The Supreme Court of India will, on Monday, take up the question of whether State Bank of India tried to willfully mislead the court and undermine its authority, and whether contempt proceedings should be taken against SBI Chairman Dinesh Kumar Khara in this regard. This follows the bank's plea claiming that it will need another 116 days in addition to the 21 days already granted to come up with the details of the purchasers and beneficiaries of electoral bonds. SBI's stand has emerged as a major impediment to the implementation of a 3-week-old order by the Supreme Court of India upholding voters' rights to know who is funding each political party. SBI justified its demand saying that it has kept bond purchase information in 2 sets, one in its computer database and another on paper in sealed envelopes. The computer database contains most of the transaction details, such as the number of bonds purchased by a person, their value, the date of issue, and so on. But it does not contain the name of the purchaser itself. Instead, the name of the purchaser is typed on a sheet of paper along with his KYC details, and this paper is then put inside a sealed envelope. This sealed envelope is then marked with the transaction number generated by the computer database. Thus, anyone going through the database can find out all the details of the transactions, but not who the persons involved in each transactions are. For this, the person will have to open the envelope corresponding to that transaction number and read the name of the person inside. Since the court wants the complete data of each transaction, including the name of the person, SBI pointed out that it will have to enter the name of each person into the database against the rest of the transaction details. Since this has to be done for thousands of transactions, SBI said this whole thing could take 4 months. However, Common Cause, one of the original parties involved in this litigation, has taken issue with SBI's stand. It said that entering so many names, even if they are in the thousands, should not take so many days, and accused SBI of deliberately disobeying the Supreme Court's order.
The said application neither discloses the progress made so far and steps taken to comply with the judgment, nor it shows even part compliance of the judgment passed by this Honorable Court. The application is malified and demonstrates a willful and deliberate disobedience and defiance of the judgment.
It noted that SBI waited for the allocated time of 3 weeks to nearly get over before coming back to the court asking for more time.
The State Bank of India has deliberately filed the said application at the last moment in order to ensure that the details of donor and the amount of donations are not disclosed to the public before the upcoming Lok Sabha elections.
Common Cause also pointed out that the application has been signed by a low-level official of the bank.
The affidavit supporting the application has neither been sworn by the chairman or the managing director of State Bank of India. It has been sworn by a low-level functionary of SBI, namely one Mr. Narendra Pratap Singh, who describes himself as Assistant General Manager working at Corporate Centre, State Bank of India, Mumbai. It is surprising that the name of Mr. Narendra Pratap Singh, who has signed the affidavit, does not even figure in the list of 59 high-ranking officers working at Corporate Centre, Mumbai as per SBI's website.